If you think about it for even a brief second, there's not many cars that you can probably even count on both hands that have lasted 30 years. You've got to go for stuff like Volkswagen Golfs, Ford Fiestas, legends of cars that you just can't ever really imagine life without. The MX-5 also turns 30 this year. It's still either living at home trying to save for a house or an apartment, or it got lucky, got a job in IT or Google, and is lashing it out of it every weekend and enjoying life. I'm not sure which the 30-year-old MX-5 sits into, but it's definitely fun. So in this video, we're gonna have a little look around it, see what it's like, see if there's any major difference between this and a normal MX-5, because it is quite a bit dearer. You're talking just over 40,000 euro. You can only get it in this orange color. You can only get the Recaro seats in it that are lovely. So let's have a little poke around. Hit subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, and later on in the video we will be hitting the road in this really eye-catching Mazda MX-5 30th anniversary edition. Before we do that, we must look. Black alloy wheels, little 30th anniversary inscriptions right on the edge of the alloy. Orange Brembo calipers to complement the paintwork of the car. Little black mirrors on the side. Down here you get little 30th anniversary badges on the car, and actually there's an individual number on each one. This is number 16 of 3000. That's all the entire world is getting, and this is number 16. So it's the same MX-5 proportionately, lines wise, coming around the back. It's still an MX-5. It just has that amazing orange color that makes people do double takes all the time. And a retro at this stage, radio aerial on the back that could probably be a little bit smaller. If we're honest about it. The button at so there's a button on the key fob to open the boot, but there's also one here, and I think it's in a strange place under here, which is where dust and dirt is going to gather. I don't know why that can't be. I don't know. It's a very light boot lid though, keeping the weight of the car down. And the boot isn't all too bad. Like, I mean, it's, you know, you're not going to get a family shopping here, but things like kind of overnight sized bags and carry-on bags on planes, you'll fit about 3 of them. And there's a little first aid kit, and there's little tethering hooks to keep things down, because to be honest with you, when you're pressing this car on, anything that isn't secured can go sideways except the car, because the handling and grip is absolutely outstanding. Coming around to the front of the car, then there's really nice seats. Come take a look at these. Orange piping around the sides, they're Recaro. There's Bose little badges on the side because there's Bose sound system, including speakers just in the headrest. A lot of cars like this will have an electrically opening roof, and normal MX-5s, to the best of my knowledge, do as well, the one I reviewed on the channel. But this one is manual. I kind of like that, because if we're going back 30 years, you wouldn't have had those advances. So to bring it up, little handle here, lift, the electric mirror windows do go down, and then you just close it and click it into place like that. And then in here, there's a handle. And that's it, locked. And to open it, same story. Just pop that. Until it clicks into place. Really easy. Takes a second and you're ready to go. Let's jump into the car, have a little quick look around at the inside, see what it's like, show you a few little clever things that they put into the car just to make use of what is quite a small space. But there's still some practicality going on, so we need to take a look at it. Some things probably haven't changed that much in 30 years, like this handbrake for doing illegal things called Krispy Kremes or something. The gear shifter, still a 6-speed manual. You probably didn't get 2 USB charging points or an auxiliary. You didn't get climate control. You didn't get an engine stop-start button. You didn't get a touch screen. You may have got a little small storage area under here. Not sure if you would have got these cup holders, but they're handy. CD player, 30 years ago, probably not. Little storage compartment in here that folds down, and that can be locked as well, so you could even actually just leave the roof off the car if you have nothing valuable in it. That would be an option. Little bits of orange stitching here, and in the air vents there's more orange, just to remind you that you're driving the 30th anniversary edition. You get CarPlay and Android, you get digital displays for a small part of the car on the left that'll tell you if things are open, the boot is open, stuff like that, and you get your instrument displays, which are needles, and a massive large part of it is the rev counter, which goes all the way to 8,000 RPM, because this car likes being revved. There's an auto dimming mirror, again, probably wasn't there 30 years ago. There's small differences between this and a normal MX-5. Seats are wonderful, but then again, the seats in the normal MX-5 really hug you very well too. But the mix of Alcantara, the soft Napa feeling leather, and the Recaro logo on the back, they just complete the whole thing. And then you got your fairly easy to use Mazda control wheel here that has nav options, brings you to your home screen just to get you there quickly, and you can set up different stuff in the car. So it's all very snug, very focused towards the driver, nice and low down, and enough, like, you know, there's plenty of orange bursting into your face here to remind you that you're in something special. So I think it's about time we went for a drive, because this car is itching to go driving. So let's fire up. It just sounds like there's something there that wants to play, you know. There's no reversing camera. Not sure if you really need it though, because the boot's literally like 2 millimeters behind you. Okay, time for a spin. Wow, it's gonna be fun. The MX-5 is just the perfect all-round convertible stroke roadster. You can spend all the money in the world on the fanciest Bentley convertible, but there will be someone in traffic who'll look at you and say, "Tosser." And you could be shouting that at this video right now, but I just don't think the MX-5 has the same levels of negativity or pangs of jealousy. It's just a car that people have always had in their lives, and it's like an MG, it's like a TVR. You look at them and you go, they're a bit cool. And this 30th edition is that and more. The orange colour may not be to your liking, but it's still the same old MX-5 underneath. The stuff that puts the smiles on faces is sublime when it comes to handling, and it's just a bit of fun, and it's affordable fun as well. Yes, this version is quite expensive, but you know, they're gonna have to knock on a few extra quid when it's a 30th anniversary model. But that said, for the late 20s, you can have this car that is really good in winter time. You can get a hard roof for it if you want. The sun is shining, you can take the roof down and have a blast on country roads, and it's everything this car should be when it comes to what driving is actually all about. And even on the days when it's a little bit cold, you have heated seats, so you can just throw them on and all is okay in the world again. And then you got that 0 to 60 time in just over 6 seconds into a bend. Absolutely grips like nobody's business. Third gear around a corner. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And it's just a car that you'll never get sick of having a little blast in. I don't think that's ever going to change in the MX-5, to be honest with you. I think everyone in their life at some point should drive a Mazda MX-5 just to appreciate what being this low to the ground is like, just to appreciate how well a car can handle when it's engineered to do just that. And forget about boots and glove boxes and creature comforts that you actually don't need some of the time when you're in the car. If everyone could have one of these for their weekend blast car, I think the world would be a happier place. I'm not exaggerating there. There's a look out across the water in Portmarnock Beach now, and the sun is glistening off it right out to the horizon. You could be anywhere in the world, you know? It's not often you get that sense of connection with beauty in the car. But if you take the roof off it, you quickly will. I hope the MX-5 is around for another 30 years, I really do. I don't know what will be powering it, something electric I suppose, but it's a car that it's a car that needs to stay. You just can't help doing that in it. It just wants to go. And every time you encounter another car in front of you with L plates on it, as is the case here, it's like, no, I want to drive. Let me drive, pull over. It's just fantastic fun. I'm so glad they did this to the car. It'll probably be proper MX-5 aficionados who are going to actually be interested in buying it, and more the better for that. But just even have a look at the standard one. If your lifestyle can handle a small boot and 2 seats, this is just a brilliant, brilliant car to have fun in. Cars just aren't meant to do this. Just my phone going absolutely crazy while the car is just pinned to the road. Amazing, amazing fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode.